And in Guatemala, authorities reported almost 12 million migratory movements in 2024, an increase of 11.5% over 2023. Statistics showed that overland migratory movements had the highest activity with 3.6 million departures and 4 million entries to the country, while seaports reported 7,726 departures and 7,855 entries. Likewise, border checkpoints such as the international airport La Aurora reported more than 4.2 million movements, and the border of Valle Nuevo in the department of Jutiapa near El Salvador reported 2.1 million. Authorities assured that most of the migratory movements were made by tourists, while highlighting the work to reduce the occurrence of irregular entries into the country. And in Ecuador, relatives of the 4 murdered children request another DNA analysis abroad to confirm the identity of the victims. The victims' parents distrust the Ecuadorian judicial system as well as the veracity of the forensic evidence on which the ruling was based. They consider that the conditions in which the corpses were found weaken the reliability of these results. That is why the children's relatives will present an international lawsuit against Noboa's government. And in Peru, the government has extended the state of emergency in 4 provinces of La Libertad and Tumbes region. The announcement was made by Ministers' Council's President, Gustavo Adriansen, at the Cabinet's first session in 2025. Adriansen said that during the state of emergency, the police will be in charge of maintaining domestic order with the support of the army. The extension of the state of emergency aims at reducing criminal activity and weakening criminal organizations operating in the country, and in response to an increase in crime reports in these areas, homicide, robberies, extortion, and human and drug trafficking. And in Argentina, at least 79% of the General Port Administration workers will be laid off following the dissolution of the port administration imposed by Javier Milei's administration. The Argentine presidency announced that the General Ports Administration will become the new National Ports and Navigation Agency, which will combine the functions of these and other dissolved organizations. Likewise, the Milei government announced the sale of state assets and real estate. The government also assured that the measure responds to a plan to achieve lower costs in ports. These announcements come after the government announced a new extension of the 2023 budget despite criticism from Argentine society, which demands an updated budget that meets the reality of the country's need. An Argentina state-owned airline made cuts in the workforce, domestic routes, and removed in-flight snack services in view of the company's possible privatization. The agency detailed that the measures are part of an attempt to reduce the airline's burden on the state and to attract private investment. However, the workers' union does not agree with these measures. The union opposes the measure after 13% of its workforce was cut, salaries were frozen, and some of the benefits were cancelled. These actions are in response to Javier Milei's promises to privatize or close the airline if it does not become more competitive. With this, we have come to the end of this news brief. You can find these and many other stories on our website at telesurenglish.net. Join us on social media, Facebook, X, Instagram, Telegram, and TikTok. At TeleSUR English, I'm Luis Alberto Matos. Thank you for watching.